as we honor America with our national anthem. Under the direction of Ms. Tanya Welsh, this is Gothenburg High School Marching Band. Now let's meet the starting lineups for our visitors tonight from Ogallala. A 5'8" junior, number 1, Aideen Tuttle. A 5'11" senior, number 2, Jamie Craig. A 5'9" junior, number 33, Gracie Marhickey. A 6' junior, number 5, Marley Irwin. And a 5'10" senior, number 14, Tate Kirchner. Teams are coached by Coy Gager, Courtney Taylor, Gary Kobach, Jen Marhickey, and Brenda Dugan.
Good evening and thank you to everyone for joining us. We are ready for some varsity basketball here in Gothenburg, right in our North Gym, against the Ogallala Indians. One of our last home games here on the regular season. Friday, I believe, is our actually last home game for the regular season. All right, looks like Gothenburg's going to take it. Ellery Harm up for 2. Not quite. Very close. All right, and taking it down the court now is number 3. That'll be Marhinkey. Now taking it is Tuttle, passing it off to number 5, Irvin. All right, now taking it is Ashlyn Richardson. Trying to find a Swede here to help her out. Looks like she's going to be passing it off to Kinley Strasser in the right corner. Working her way around at the free throw line, goes for 2 and makes it look really easy while doing it. 2-0 is our score. All right, Kirchner passing that one off to Tuttle. Tuttle losing the ball to Gothenburg number 22, Clara Everett takes it down the court. And from the three-pointer, Kinley Strasser, no good. Ellery Harm trying to put it up for 2, still no good. Foul called on Ogallala, however. Looks like it'll be called on number 14. That'll be Kirchner's first of the night. Again, that'll put Ellery Harm at the line, and she'll get 2. Making the first one. Again, she'll go for a second. And missing the second one, we will stay at 3-0. Tuttle passing that one forward to number 5, Irvin, for 2 more points. Ogallala is now on the board. Richardson passing it off there to Strasser, top of the key, free throw line, goes for 2. No good, going to be knocked out of bounds. Ogallala will take over. Looks like number 2, Crabb, will start us off. Going to be passing it into number 14, Kirchner. Kirchner passing it off to Tuttle. Tuttle to number 5, Irvin. Almost losing the ball there. She maintains possession, passes it back off to Tuttle. Tuttle to Kirchner. And in the left corner, number 2, Crabb has it. Passing it off to number 3, which would be Marhinke, going up for 2, no good. Going to be taken back by Ashlyn Richardson. She's at the half court, top of the key, passes it off to Ellery Harm. Harm's going to go up for 2, and it's in as well. A foul is called on Ogallala. Going to be called on number 2, Crabb. Got some substitutions. Cornwell in, taking a little bit of a break is going to be Richardson. Ellery Harm will get 1 shot at the free throw line. And making it, we're all even, 6-2. Tuttle passing it off there to Crabb. Crabb across court to Marhinke. Marhinke working her way around Strasser. She's going to be passing it off here to number 1, Tuttle. Tuttle passes it forward, going to roll out of bounds. All right, now starting off the Swedes is going to be number 24, Aubrey O'Hare. Passing it into Kinley Strasser. Strasser passing it forward there to Ellery Harm, losing it to Ogallala. Number 4, Murphy passing it off there to Marhinke, and that was number 14, Kirchner, putting it up for 2 more, 6-4. Emily Cornwell in the left corner trying to find some help, passes it forward to Clara Everett. Everett trying to go up for 2 there, gets a little tripped up, passes it off to Harm. Harm goes for 2, no good. Going to be taken over by number 5, Irvin. And a timeout has been called on the Ogallala side. We'll be right back.
Words speak volumes about a person, but what do they say about a business? We'll let you decide. If you could describe Flatwater Bank in one word, what would it be?
Obliging.
Friendly.
Relationships.
Loyalty.
Reliable.
Bank on local people you know. Learn what we're all about at flatwater.bank.
All right, we are back from that quick little meeting down on the hardwood floor. Looks like we're going to have number 10, if my eyes are that good. Caskey starting us off, passing it into number 4, Murphy, and we have a foul called already. Going to be called on Emily Cornwell. That'll be Emily's first of the night. We will start it over at the half court. Caskey passing it in there to number 3, Marhinke. Off to number 4, Murphy. Murphy to Kirchner. Kirchner to number 3, Marhinke. And now Irvin has it. In the left corner, Marhinke takes it. Irvin at the line. Passes it off to Marhinke. Top of the key, number 4, Murphy going for 3. And it's in. 6-7, Ogallala takes the lead, only by 1. Richardson passing the ball off to Taryn O'Hare. O'Hare across to Ellery Harm at the top of the key. She's going to go straight to the hoop herself, and not quite. Foul called on Gothenburg, number 25. It's going to be a push. That'll be Ellery's first of the night. All right, we have both O'Hares on the court, as well as Clara Everett taking a little bit of a break. It's going to be Ellery Harm and Emily Cornwell. Caskey passing it off to number 4, Murphy. Murphy to Irvin. And almost losing the ball there to Clara Everett. They go up for 2. No good. However, foul has been called on Gothenburg. Going to be called on number 24. That'll be Aubrey O'Hare's first of the night. That'll put Kirchner at the line, and she'll get 2. And missing the first one. And making the second one, 6-8 is our current score. Clara Everett passing that one in for the Swedes. Richardson has it now, working her way back east. She is going to hopefully be getting some more points for the Swedes. Passes it off to Aubrey O'Hare at the top of the key. Back to Richardson. Richardson to Everett. Everett's going to go up for 2, and it's in, and a foul called at the same time. Foul's going to be called on Ogallala, number 4. That will be Murphy. That'll put Clara Everett at the line, and she will get 1. And missing that first one, Ogallala will rebound it. Number 10, Caskey passing it off there. Going to roll almost out of bounds. Kinley Strasser saves it. However, Ogallala still has it. Irvin taking the ball up for 2 more. 8-10 is the score. Just a little bit over 3 minutes left in this first quarter. Fairly low scoring game. We got some substitutions. Harm is in. Checking out is going to be Taryn O'Hare. Strasser passing them off to O'Hare in the right corner from the 3. Not quite. Just rolling off there. That'll give the ball to Tuttle. Tuttle passing it off to number 3, Marhinke. And now Irvin has the top of the key. Number 12, Beeman goes for 3. No good. And a quick jump ball has been called. Ogallala will keep the ball. All right, on the west baseline, number 10, Caskey to start us off. Almost losing that one to Clara Everett. Looks like Irvin keeps possession of it. It's going to roll out of bounds. Ogallala will keep it. All right, and we have a travel called there. That'll give Gothenburg possession of the ball, starting us off. Aubrey O'Hare, she'll pass it into Ashlyn Richardson. Back off to Clara Everett. And over to O'Hare. O'Hare forward to Harm. Harm's going to put it up for 2, and that's 2 more for the Swedes. We are tied 10-10. Irvin passing it into Tuttle. Tuttle to number... All right, I did not keep up with myself there. Number 10 ended up with a Caskey going up for 2 more, and Ogallala's back in the lead 10-12. Kinley Strasser has it now. passing it off to the right corner. Clara Everett takes it. Richardson top of the key. She passes it forward to Everett. Everett's going to try and pass it out, losing the ball maybe. There it is. Timeout has been called by Ogallala to maintain that possession of the ball. Really quickly, I would like to thank all the businesses that you see rotating at the top of your screen in what we call an image carousel. They are the businesses that support not only the Gothenburg activities, but our broadcast journalism class, so that we can bring this content to you guys for free, I might add. We do appreciate those businesses, as well as the ones that purchase a commercial slot. They pay just a little bit extra. So again, thank all those businesses if you are an avid watcher. And I personally thank them because they give me the opportunity to do what I love. All right, starting off at the east baseline, this time number 10, Caskey passing it in to number 2, Crabb. Crabb passing it off to Tuttle. Tuttle to number 12, Beeman. Back to Tuttle. Tuttle to Crabb. Back to Tuttle. Forward to, could not see the number. It was number 12, Beeman making 2 more. 10-14. A minute and a half left in the first. Kinley Strasser has it now. She passes it forward to Harm. Harm passing it to the right corner, Aubrey O'Hare. O'Hare goes for 2. Not quite. Going to be taken over by Crabb. Crabb to number 3, Marhinke. Marhinke passing it off there to number 12, Beeman. Beeman back to Tuttle. Tuttle to number 3, Marhinke. Back to Beeman. Beeman's going to lose the ball. It'll head out of bounds. Initiated by Gothenburg. Ogallala will keep the ball. Top of the key, number 3, Marhinke goes for 3, and that's 3 more for the Ogallala Indians, 10-17. Gothenburg behind by quite a bit. Still lots of game to be had here. Hopefully working our scores up just a little more to close in on that 7-point gap. Marhinke going to go up for 2 and no good. Going to be rebounded by number 10, Caskey. She went up for 2, no good. Rolling out of bounds, Gothenburg will take it over. Looks like the Ogallala coach is trying to question the call. Looks like the refs will stick with their initial call. Gothenburg starting us off here. Ashlyn Richardson working the way down the court. She passes it off and loses it, getting knocked out of bounds by number 12, Beeman. Substitutions here. Kinley Strasser for Aubrey O'Hare. Strasser will start us off, as well as Hilbers checking in for Emily Cornwell. Strasser passing it in there to Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson finds Strasser. Strasser's going to go up for 2. Foul's going to be called on Ogallala, number 1, Tuttle. That'll be her first. Kinley Strasser will start us off. Just under 20 seconds left in our first quarter here. All right, another foul has been called, looks like on Ogallala. Number 10, Caskey, that'll be her first of the night. Hilbers in the left corner passing it off there to Richardson. Richardson forward to Harm. Harm goes up for 2, and that's 2 more for the Swedes. 12-17. Caskey passing it off there to number 3. Marhinke now. Crabb has it. Back to Marhinke. Almost getting knocked out of bounds there. She loses the ball to Ellery Harm. And that is the end of our first quarter. Again, 12-17 is where we're checking out. Just a little bit of a heads up. I will announce the next quarter as well. And then we're going to have another associate member. Looks like it'll be Tasia Holbein announcing the second half of this game. I got quite the priority of heading home to watch a certain televised C-SPAN outing thing going on at 8 o'clock. So that is my priority. So I'll be checking out a little early. But I will be here for Friday for the girls varsity and boys varsity games. So you can join us Friday as well. All right, we are back. Looks like Aubrey O'Hare starting us off there, passing it in there to Strasser. Strasser back to O'Hare. Top of the key, Ellery Harm has it now. She passes it forward to O'Hare. O'Hare goes up for two, and that's two more for the Swedes, 14-17. All right, top of the key, number 4, Murphy passing it off there to, it looks like Kirchner. Now Caskey has it. She tried to put it up for two. No good. Foul going to be called on Gothenburg. Number 25, Ellery Harm. I believe that'll be her second. Yes, it is her second of the night. That'll put Ogallala at the line. Number 10, Caskey. Missing that first one. She'll go for a second. Missing the second one as well. Clara Everett tried to end up with it. Looks like it's going to roll out of bounds accidentally from the Swedes. Ogallala will take over here. Murphy passing it over to number 3, Marhinke, and she almost loses the ball, gets it, loses it all at the same time, and a push called on Ogallala. Push is going to be called on number 10, Caskey. That'll be her second. That'll put Kinley Strasser at the line, 1 for 1. Missing the first one, just a little to the right. That'll put number 14, Kirchner, at the line to start us off. Passes it in to Caskey. Caskey passing it off there to number 5, Irvin. Top of the key, she's working around Aubrey O'Hare. She passes it forward to Caskey. Caskey finds number 3, Marhinke, and she almost loses it, but she keeps it. Almost loses it again, and it's called out of bounds. All right, Aubrey O'Hare putting it in for Gothenburg, giving it to Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson working her way around, passes it out to Strasser, thinking about going for a 3. She doesn't. Passes it off to Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson at the line, goes up for 2. No good, going to be rebounded out of bounds. Ogallala will take it over. 14-17 is still our score here in the second quarter. About 6.5 minutes left in our first half. Kirchner passing it back and forth there with Irvin. Now Caskey has it. Going to go back to Kirchner. Kirchner finding number 1, Tuttle. And back to Murphy. To Caskey at the line. Back out top of the key. Left corner. Going forward towards the hoop. Back out top of the key. That's number 14, Kirchner, going for 3. Looks like it will be heading out of bounds due to hitting a certain part of the basketball hoop right before it went in for 3 points. It's a good little bonus there for Gothenburg. Starting us off, Aubrey O'Hare passing it into Kinley Strasser. Right corner, Emily Cornwell has it. Passes it back out to the right corner. Aubrey O'Hare now top of the key. And it's going to roll out of bounds. Gothenburg will keep it. Putting the ball into play. Kinley Strasser passes it to Everett. Now Taryn O'Hare has it. Back out to Strasser from the 3. And it's in. We're all tied up again. 17-17. Murphy going to be finding somebody here soon, I expect. Passes it off to Kirchner in the right corner. She's working around Kinley Strasser. Back out to Murphy. Top of the key, Tuttle has it. She loses the ball. Looks like a foul is going to be called on number 14. I did not catch which team it was for. They're going to be called on Emily Cornwell. That's her second of the night. All right, Tuttle passing it off there to Crab. Now Irvin has it to Tuttle. Going to roll out of bounds. Gothenburg will take it over. Ashlyn Richardson taking it down for the Swedes. She passes it off top of the key to Aubrey O'Hare, who goes for three, and it's in. Gothenburg back in the lead now by 3, 20-17. Just under 5 minutes left in the first half. Ogallala taking it back west. Number 2, Crab has it. And Gothenburg will take it over there. Aubrey O'Hare will start, Kinley Strasser will start us off. Aubrey O'Hare checking out. Passing it in there to Richardson. Richardson back to Strasser. Strasser finds Richardson in the right corner. Back to Strasser. It's going to roll out of bounds. Gothenburg will keep it. Logan Hilber's top of the key, passing it right to Richardson. Richardson at the line, passing it back out, top of the key to Strasser from the 3. Not quite. All right, Clara Everett rebounds it. She puts it up for 2, and it is good this time, 22-17. Crab passing it off there to Tuttle. All right, Clara Everett getting the ball in mid-air there, taking it out of Ogallala control. Kinley Strasser goes up for 2. She saw it, she went for it, and she got it. 24-17. All right, number 2, Crab has it now, passing it off there to Tuttle. Tuttle finds Kirchner, and it's going to go out towards the half. They keep the ball. Kirchner at the top of the key now. Looks like Ogallala's losing control of the ball. They keep it, though. Crab at the top of the key, passing it left to Kirchner. In the left corner, Kirchner has it, passing it forward to Irvin. Irvin goes up for 2. No good. Going to be taken over by Logan Hilbers. She tries to find an out here. She passes it over to Richardson. Richardson will take it down for the Swedes. She went to go up for 2. No good, but a foul has been called on Ogallala. It's going to be called on number 5. That'll be Irvin. I believe that's her first. It is her first. 24-17 is the score. That'll put Richardson at the line. And she'll get 2. Missing the first one. Again, she'll go for a second. Substitutions on the Gothenburg side. Aubrey O'Hare in for her sister Taryn O'Hare, and Ellery Harm also on the court, checking out Clara Everett. Missing the second one as well. Aubrey O'Hare ends up with it and passes it off to Logan Hilbers from the 3, and not quite going to roll out of bounds. Ogallala will take it over. Kirchner passing it in there to number 10, Caskey. Caskey back off to Kirchner. All right, Marhinke has it now. She goes up for two. Not quite. Very close. Going to roll out of bounds. Swedes will take it over. All right, Richardson has it now. She passes it off to Strasser. And a push has been called on Ogallala. That'll put Strasser at the line. Going to be called on number 3, Marhinke. That's her first. Ogallala racking up the fouls here. 5-9 is our foul count. Strasser making the first one. Again, she'll go for a second. All right, joining the Indians on the court is Shaw. Checking out is Irvin. Missing that second one. Looks like number 14, Kirchner, will end up with it for Ogallala. She passes it off to Caskey, back to Kirchner. And to number 13, Shaw. And from the 3 was number 3, Marhinke. No good, however. Richardson losing the ball there. And putting it in for 3 is Shaw. 25-20, a minute and a half left in our first half. And a push has been called on Ogallala once again. It's going to be called on number 3, Marhinke. That'll be Marhinke's second of the night. Again, Strasser at the line. Missing the first one. She'll go for another. And missing that second one, or excuse me, making that second one. That'll be 26-20. Kirchner has the ball in the right corner. She's going to be passing it off there to Caskey. She goes up for 2, no good. Rebounded there by Taryn O'Hare, passing it off. Strasser's open. She goes for 2, no good. Taken back over by Caskey, passing it off to Shaw. Under a minute left in the first half. Richardson goes for the ball. She gets it, passes it off there to Strasser, and a timeout has been called.
Despite the risks and the unknown, one thing is for certain. Nurses always show up to take care of their patients. It's our legacy, it's our privilege, and it's our honor at bedside and beyond.
All right, we are back and ready to finish out this first half strong. 26-20 is the score. Excuse me, I'm wrong. 29-20 is the score. That was a great three-point shot from Kinley Strasser. All right, number 14 has the ball now. Kirchner, she's going to be passing it off there to number 3, Marhinke. We're out of bounds. Ogallala will keep it. 24 and a half left on the clock. And making some points there, 29-22. Ashlyn Richardson has it now. She passes it to Strasser. Strasser at the key, or at the line, excuse me, goes for two. 31-22. Looks like that's how we're going to check out here. All right, it has been my pleasure to be your announcer for the night. My name is Trevor Gallus. Stick with us in about 10 minutes. You will hear Tasia Holbein come on the mic. And join us this coming Friday, same place, same time. We'll see you then.
All right, we are back with our girls varsity game versus Ogallala. Our score is 31-22 Gothenburg. Ogallala will start with the ball. Number 1, Tuttle. Passes to number 2, Crab. Then back to number 1. She goes for 2. It's no good. Clara Everett with our rebound. Passing to Ashlyn Richardson. To Kinley Strasser. To Taryn O'Hare in the wing. To Ellery Harm back at the top. Back to Strasser. She goes for 3. It is no good. Rebound by number 1, Tuttle for Ogallala. Passing off to number 3, Marhinke. Struggling to get past Kinley Strasser. Goes into number 14, Kirchner. And it's knocked out by Taryn O'Hare. Kuchner going for 3, and it is no good. Attempt to bring that ball back in was Crab, but she is called out of bounds. Aubrey O'Hare will take that ball out for Gothenburg. Kinley Strasser dribbling back up the court. Back to Taryn O'Hare in the wing. To Ellery Harm at the top, dribbling in, getting stuck and passing out to O'Hare. She goes up for 2, it's no good. And that ball goes out on Ogallala. Kinley Strasser to pass it in for Gothenburg. Struggling to find a sweep, she finds Clara Everett. Dribbling in, going up for 2, it's no good. Rebound by number 2, Crab for Ogallala. Passing to number 1, Tuttle. She dribbles up the court, trying to find a teammate. Passing back to Crab. Back to Tuttle at the top. She attempts to pass into number 2, Crab, but the ball is knocked away by Clara Everett, passing to Ashlyn Richardson. She dribbles in and passes out to Kinley Strasser, who dribbles back in and goes up for 2, and it is no good. Rebound by number 3, Marhinke for Ogallala. And that ball gets knocked away from her by Kinley Strasser to Ellery Harm, back to Kinley Strasser, back to Ellery Harm, going up for 2, and it is good. Our score is now 33-22, Gothenburg. Number 14, Kirchner with that ball, attempting to pass to number 5, Irvin, but get that ball again getting knocked away by Clara Everett. That'll be out of bounds on Gothenburg, and number 14, Kirchner, will take that out for Ogallala. Passing into Tuttle. She passes to Marhinke. Back to Kirchner, who dribbles in, passes out to Marhinke, who dribbles around, gets stuck, passing down under the hoop to Irvin. She goes up for 2, and it is good. Strasser passing in to Aubrey O'Hare. To Taryn O'Hare in the wing, back to Strasser at the top. She dribbles in, and it gets away from her by number 2, Crab for Ogallala. She passes to Tuttle. To number 14, Kirchner. Back to number 3, Marhinke. And they could not get the ball past the half-court line, so they are going to take that ball out on the sideline. Kirchner passing into Marhinke. She dribbles up the court, back to Kirchner in the wing. That ball almost getting away from Kirchner, trying to find a teammate. Passing to Marhinke in the wing, back to Kirchner in the corner. She dribbles in and knocks that ball into Taryn O'Hare's arms, but goes back to Kirchner. Now number 3, Marhinke attempts a 3. It does not go in, and rebound by Ellery Harm, passing up to Taryn O'Hare, who rolls an ankle and is called for a travel. Number 14, Kirchner for Ogallala will take that ball out. passing to number 4, Murphy, dribbling up the court. To number 5, Irvin, in the wing, back to Kirchner at the top. To number 4, Murphy, almost going out of bounds through her hands. And she is called for a carry. That will be Gothenburg ball, and Aubrey O'Hare will take that out on the sideline, passing into Ashlyn Richardson. Richardson to O'Hare from the 3, and it is no good. Rebound by number 12 for Ogallala, Beeman. Struggling to get past Ashlyn Richardson, passing to number 5, Irvin, then to number 10, Caskey. Back to number 5, Irvin. And there is a timeout called by Ogallala, struggling to get past Gothenburg's defense. There's about 3 minutes and 50 seconds left on our clock for this third quarter, and the score is 33-24 Gothenburg. All right, and there's the end of our timeout. Number 10, Caskey will take that ball out for Ogallala, passing into number 4, Murphy. She dribbles into the corner, attempting to pass to number 5, Irvin, but it gets away, knocked away by Clara Everett, back into number 4's hands. That ball is knocked out of bounds by Gothenburg. Number 10, Caskey will take that out on the sideline. Passing to 14, Kirchner. To number 10, Caskey. To number 4, Murphy. Now down in the corner, number 12, Beeman. Back to the wing at Murphy. In at the free throw line to Caskey. She dribbles in, passing to 14, Kirchner, who goes up for 2. It is no good, but she will be fouled and get 2 free throws. Number 24 for Gothenburg, that will be Aubrey O'Hare. That is her second foul. Kirchner's first free throw is good. Fouled by Aubrey O'Hare. She goes for her second free throw. And that one is good as well, taken out by Clara Everett, passing to Kinley Strasser, who dribbles up the court for Gothenburg. Struggling to find a teammate. Attempts to pass to Aubrey O'Hare for Ogallala, steals that ball away. And that is knocked out of bounds by Aubrey O'Hare. Caskey for Ogallala takes that out, passing into Irvin. To number 4, Murphy. And Ellery Harm will steal that ball from Ogallala, passing to Kinley Strasser, who dribbles up the court. Dribbles in, passing out to Ellery Harm, who dribbles in and goes for 2, and it's no good. Rebound by number 4 for Ogallala, Murphy. She dribbles in and passes to 14, Kirchner, but that ball is stolen by Clara Everett, who passes out to Kinley Strasser, dribbling in, going up for 2. It's no good. They're going to let some subs come in here. That ball was ruled out of bounds by Ogallala. Ashlyn Richardson taking that out on the sideline. Passing into Ellery Harm, who goes up for 2. It is no good, but she does get fouled by number 12 for Ogallala. That will be Allie Beeman. Ellery Harm will get 2 free throws. Our score is 33-26 with 2 minutes and 28 seconds left on our clock for this third quarter. Ellery Harm goes for her first free throw, and it is no good. Taking a deep breath for her second one. And her second one is good, taken out by number 3, Mara Hinkie for Ogallala. Passing it into Tuttle. Back to Mara Hinkie. And to Murphy in the corner. Into number 10, goes up for 2, it's no good. She rebounds, goes up again, no good. Rebound by Taryn O'Hare. Pass to Ashlyn Richardson, now to Aubrey O'Hare in the corner. Back to the top at Richardson. To the wing at Everett. She loses the ball to number 4, Murphy. Tuttle in the wing. There's an attempt at a pass, but there is a foul called on Ellery Harm. That is her third foul. That ball will be taken out by Caskey on the sideline. Some subs coming in here. Kinley Strasser coming in for Ellery Harm. Caskey passing in to Murphy, who gets the ball to number 12. She passes into Caskey, who goes up for 2. It is no good, and there's a foul called on that. That foul is called on number 15, Ashlyn Richardson. Caskey will get 2 free throws. Her first one is no good. Ashlyn Richardson coming out and Emily Cornwell going in for her. That was Ashlyn's first foul. Caskey's second is good. Taken out by Kinley Strasser, passing it into Clara Everett, who goes back to Strasser, dribbling up the court. Passing to Hilberds in the wing. Who's reading the court to see what she does next. She passes into Clara Everett, who goes to Kinley Strasser. And they call Kinley Strasser for a travel. It is now Ogallala's ball. Caskey will take that out for Ogallala. Passing into number 1, Tuttle. Back to Caskey. Now to number 12. And Clara Everett steals that ball away. Passing to Kinley Strasser. To O'Hare in the wing. Aubrey O'Hare. To Emily Cornwell in the opposite corner. She goes for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Ogallala's Mara Hinkie. She dribbles up the court but is stopped by Kinley Strasser. She goes up for 2. It's no good, but there will be a foul called. Mara Hinkie will get 2 free throws, and that foul again was on Kinley Strasser. That is her second. Our score is 34-27 with 55 seconds left. Gracie Mara Hinkie goes for her first, and it is good. Subs coming in, Ashlyn Richardson for Aubrey O'Hare. Mara Hinkie's second free throw. And it is no good. Knocked out of bounds, and that is Gothenburg ball. Strasser passing that into Richardson, who dribbles up the court for Gothenburg. Passing back to Strasser in the wing. Back to Richardson. Dribbling in. Going up for 2, it's no good, and there's no foul called. Crabb with the rebound. Ashlyn Richardson stealing that ball back from Crabb, going up for 2, no good, then knocking it out of bounds. That will be Ogallala ball. coming off of the hands of Ashlyn Richardson. Number 10, Kasky will pass that into Marhinke, who dribbles up the court, going up for two, and it is good. Strasser taking that ball out, passing into Richardson, who dribbles up the court for Gothenburg, passing to Logan Hilbers in the wing, back to Richardson, back to Kinley Strasser at the top. Out to Cornwell. Back to Richardson. Dribbling into the corner, passing to Kinley Strasser, who dribbles in and losing the ball. And that is the end of our third quarter. Our score is 34-30 Gothenburg. I'll see you in just a second. All right, and we are back for our fourth quarter. Ashlyn Richardson dribbling the ball, passing to Aubrey O'Hare, now to Strasser, who goes for three, and it is no good. Rebound by number 14, Kirchner for Ogallala. And that ball will roll out on number 5, Irvin for Ogallala. O'Hare passing to Aubrey O'Hare, passing into Ashlyn Richardson. She passes to Kinley Strasser at the free throw line, who dribbles in, going back out to O'Hare, who goes for three. It is no good. Rebound. Ball all over the floor. Lots of hands, and that will be Ogallala ball. Number 2, Crab, passing that in from the sideline for Ogallala. Getting the ball into Irvin. Passing to Tuttle. To number 3, Marhinke. To Crab. To Irvin, back to Tuttle. To number 14, Kirchner, who dribbles in. Passing back to Marhinke in the wing. Passing into Irvin, back out to Tuttle, dribbling in. Struggling to find a teammate under the hoop. Number 2, Crab, goes up for two, and it is good. Everett taking that ball out, passing into Richardson, who passes all the way up to Ellery Harm, who goes up for two, and it is good. 36-32, Gothenburg. Kirchner passing that ball into number 2, Crab. Back to Kirchner, back to Crab, back to Kirchner. And they could not get that ball past half court. Timeout is called, full timeout for Ogallala. Again, our score is 36-32 with 6 minutes and 29 seconds for our fourth quarter. And I'll be right back after this timeout. All right, we are back from our halftime. It is Ogallala ball. Number 14, Kirchner will take that ball out for Ogallala. Passing it into Tuttle. Dribbling up the court. Passing to Marhinke. To number 5, Irvin. Back to number 14, Kirchner. To Tuttle at the top. In the wing to number 5, Irvin. She dribbles and goes up for 2, no good. Rebound by Kirchner. And that ball is knocked out as she goes up for 2. That will be a foul called on number 25 for Gothenburg, Ellery Harm. That will be her 4th foul. And Kirchner will get to shoot 2 free throws. First one going in. Some subs coming in. Clara Everett for Ellery Harm. And Kirchner's 2nd free throw is good as well. O'Hare taking that ball out, passing into Richardson. Making her way up the court. Passing to Strausser. To O'Hare, going for 3. It is no good. Rebound by Clara Everett, passing to Kinley Strausser at the top. Back to O'Hare in the wing. Dribbling in, passing out to Strausser. To Taryn O'Hare, to Richardson at the top. Getting stuck and passing to Kinley Strausser. She dribbles in, losing the ball. Ashlyn Richardson with the recovery, passing into Clara Everett under the hoop. Out to O'Hare, to Taryn O'Hare, then to Strausser at the top. And there is a foul called. Gothenburg will take that ball out on the sideline. That foul was called on Ogallala's number 3, Marhinke. That will be her 3rd foul. Gothenburg's Kinley Strausser will take that ball out on the sideline. Passing to Taryn O'Hare, who goes for 3. It is no good. Rebound by Kirchner. Passing to Murphy, then to Marhinke. Dribbling back to the top to Tuttle. Now back to Kirchner in the wing. To number 4, then into number 10 under the hoop, and Paskey goes up for 2, and that is good. Everett taking that ball, passing into Kinley Strausser. Passing up to Aubrey O'Hare. And there will be a foul called. Gothenburg will take that ball out on the sideline. Our score is now 36-36 with 4 minutes and 41 seconds left on our clock in this 4th quarter. There's a full timeout by Coach Cassie Schuett. All right, that is the end of our timeout, and Kinley Strausser will take that ball out for Gothenburg on the sideline. Finding Taryn O'Hare at the top to Clara Everett. attempting to go back to Kinley Strasser, but number 10, Caskey, steals that ball away to passes to number 3, Marhinke. Struggling to find a teammate to pass to. Emily Harm gets in the middle of that pass, and a foul will be called. Foul on number 1, Tuttle. That will be her second foul. Ashlyn Richardson coming in for Aubrey O'Hare. She will take this ball out on our sideline and pass it in to Kinley Strasser. She dribbles in and passes out to Richardson, back to Strasser at the top. She goes for 3. It's no good. Rebound by Kirchner. Passing to Tuttle. Back to Kirchner. To number 4, Murphy. To Marhinke, who dribbles in, and her foot will be out of bounds. That will be Gothenburg ball. Everett taking that ball out for Gothenburg. Oh, just kidding. Subs coming in, and Ellery Harm coming in for Clara Everett. Aubrey O'Hare coming in for Taryn O'Hare. Ellery Harm will take that ball out. Passing to Richardson, who brings that ball up the court for the Gothenburg Swedes. To Strasser at the top, dribbling in, passing out to O'Hare in the corner. She goes for 3, it's no good. Rebound by number 13 for Ogallala, Shaw, passing to Kirchner, to Tuttle, up to Caskey, back to Kirchner, back to Tuttle, into Caskey, then to number 4, Murphy, up at the top to number 13, Shaw, then back to Tuttle, then in at the free throw line to number 10, out to number 14 in the corner. Kirchner goes for 3, and it is good. Strasser getting into Richardson, who passes up, almost losing that ball. That ball going off of the feet of Tuttle, and a kick is called. Gothenburg will take that out under the hoop, and that will be Kinley Strasser taking that ball out. Our score is 36-39, Ogallala. Strasser finding Emily Cornwell under the hoop. She attempts to pass, but Tuttle steals that ball from Gothenburg. Passing to Kirchner. To Shaw. Dribbling in, out to Tuttle. To Kirchner in the wing. To Caskey, back to Shaw, to number 4, Murphy, dribbling into the corner and now under the hoop, and it goes out on her. That will be Gothenburg ball. Again, out of bounds on Murphy. Subs coming in, Clara Everett for Emily Cornwell. Strasser will take that ball out and pass to Ashlyn Richardson again, taking that ball up for Gothenburg. Our score 36-39, Ogallala. Strasser in the wing, dribbling in, passing out to O'Hare, who gets it to Richardson at the top, back to O'Hare, to Everett, out to Richardson. She goes for 3, and it is good for Gothenburg. Ashlyn Richardson. And a timeout will be called. Our score is 39-39 with 1 minute and 54 seconds left. A very interesting game between our Gothenburg Varsity Swedes and Ogallala. right, our timeout is over, and that will be Ogallala ball. Caskey taking that out for Ogallala. Passing into Kirchner. To Tuttle. Back to Caskey. Knocked away by O'Hare, but gets into the hands of number 4, Murphy. She goes for 3, and it is good. Richardson dribbling up the court for the Gothenburg Swedes. Our score is now 39-42, Ogallala. O'Hare to Everett, to Strasser at the top. Back to Richardson, dribbling in, passing out to Everett. And another foul is called as Clara Everett tries to drive under the hoop. She will get some free throws. That foul is on number 4, Murphy. That is her 4th. She makes this first free throw. She'll get one more. And her first one is no good. Rebound by Kinley Strausser. Dribbling back up to the top, resetting their formation to Ellery Harm in the corner. Dribbling in, passing, attempting to pass, but that ball goes out on Ogallala. The Swedes will take that ball out under the hoop. Strasser taking that ball out, passing to Everett, back to Strasser. Dribbling back up to the top and now in, passing to O'Hare, who thinks about a 3 but doesn't go for it, to Clara Everett at the top. Dribbling in, and she will be called for a travel. That will be Ogallala ball. Caskey taking that out for Ogallala. Our score 42-39. Ogallala is ahead with 1 minute and 1 second on our clock for this 4th quarter. Caskey struggling to find someone to pass into. Passes into Murphy. Back to Caskey. Back to Murphy, who dribbles into the corner, attempting to pass to Shaw, but gets knocked away by Kinley Strasser, and that ball will go out of bounds on Strasser. That is Ogallala ball. Caskey will take that out once again for Ogallala. Passing to Tuttle. A foul will be called on number 15, Ashlyn Richardson. That is her 2nd foul. And Tuttle will get a free throw. If she makes her first one, she'll get one more. With 46 seconds left on our clock. She makes her first. 43-39, Ogallala. With again, 46.2 seconds on our clock. Tuttle going in for her 2nd. And it is good. O'Hare taking that ball out, passing into Strasser. Getting up the court very quickly. Getting the ball to Ellery Harm, out to Richardson. To Harm, who goes up for 2, no good. Clara Everett with the rebound, going back up for 2, no good. Caskey with a rebound. Getting the ball to Tuttle, now to Kirchner. Number 4, Murphy going up for 2, and she does get fouled. That will be on Kinley Strausser. That will be her 3rd. Our score is 44-39 with 22 seconds left on our clock for Gothenburg versus Ogallala. Number 4, Murphy goes for her first free throw, and it is no good. Logan Hilber is coming in for Clara Everett. Murphy going for her 2nd. And it is good. Our score now 45-39. Richardson taking that ball for Gothenburg, passing to Strasser, who goes for 3. No good. Foul called on Ellery Harm. Ellery Harm attempting to go for that ball off of a rebound, and she will get called for a foul. That will be her 5th. Number 10, Caskey, shooting free throws. And her first one does not go in. 45-39, Ogallala with 15 seconds left on our clock. Going for her second, it's not good. Passing to Richardson. Going for 3, no good. Rebound by Clara Everett, back to Richardson. Going for 3 again, no good. Rebound by Ogallala Caskey. And that is the end of our game. 45-39, Ogallala. And Ogallala will be our Gothenburg Swedes here tonight. I am Tasia Holbein, and thank you for listening.